Hey guys, do you want to watch a movie with explosions?
He said that weird, right?
It was for some dude.
Hey guys,
There it is.
do you want to see a movie with explosions, Coors beer, and ends with a freeze frame?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you do, Invasion USA is for you.
Okay, where's the chorus can?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
There's PBR in the last film, but
Yeah, I don't remember it.
It's a really weak freeze frame, I will say that right
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about the ending.
Yeah.
But, that surprised me as well. I was like, Coors beer?
Yeah, no.
Invasion USA from 1985. Hey, good year. Wow. Last movie was 1988. 1985. Where's your fucking movie?
Dizzy Gillespie.
Yeah, I sound like Louis Armstrong.
That's the sound the trumpet makes. Might need to clean out that trumpet. It's making some weird fucking noises.
Yeah, that's a spit valve.
What are we drinking for this episode?
I'm Brian Lee. To my left is to my right.
Is for Lee.
Hey, Bram, what are we drinking this episode? You bought it.
What's up? Oh god, they really got me. Boulevard Brewing Company, Brandyland, spiced imperial stout aged in apple brandy barrels, limited release, 2019.
Woo! 12.4.
Yeah, this is a very strong guy.
This is pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
On the back label, it just has ripple glass. Is that a type of glass?
Probably the
Hey, if you know what a ripple glass is,
Yeah,
comment below.
Yeah,
But
we're not high society enough, I guess.
it just shows a beer bottle with wings on it.
Okay,
I can get behind that.
I like this.
It's gonna bite me in the boo-boo.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Brand, do you recommend Invasion USA starring Chuck Norris?
yes.
Brian, do you recommend Invasion USA?
Nope, I do not.
Interesting. Yes, I recommend it.
And I felt like it was gonna go that way.
Yeah.
Me pointing to you. saying,
I kind of felt the same.
I don't have a lot of notes for the beginning.
Yeah, me either. I wrote at the beginning, this is not good. I think I had to refer with what was happening on screen at the time.
How did it even begin?
Exactly. I didn't give myself any context clues.
There's the boat of Cuban...
That.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right.
You brought
Yes.
that. Okay, so I'm like, oh, I guess they're going to be following this kid throughout the movie.
Yeah.
And like, and then,
right.
And then you see the U.S. boat come.
Right.
And they're all dressed in U.S. Army
Yeah,
right.
or Coast Guard or whatever
Right.
it is, and then the guy, the captain, is like speaks.
I'm the captain now!
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
I mean, he's white, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
I'm the captain now. Here's my credit card.
He's white. Russian? I forget his name. Rostov or something?
Rostov.
Oh, is that him?
Rostov.
Yeah.
Rostov.
Yeah. So
Rostov.
the captain in the beginning is the villain for the rest
Yes,
of the
yeah. And so, but he in Spanish welcomes them to the United States.
Yes.
And they're all cheering
Yes.
and clapping. And then they put a ladder, and everyone's like, and so they help the old person to get up first. The old guy gets on the boat, he's all like ready to go to the U.S., and then, boom, shot right in that whatever, and
Shot through the heart.
and then they bring this other dude from the deck of the boat,
Yeah.
and then they find out there's a ton of coke in the boat.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is surprising.
Do you think the people, the citizens,
Knew about the coke?
knew about the coke?
I don't
know.
think so. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Because if the people that were muling it across into the U.S., if they would have, those citizens would have known, to me, they would have just been like, well, keep it and do whatever. Or, you know what I mean, they would have messed with it.
yeah.
They would have messed with it. That's the way I look at it. So.
Unless the cartel was like on the boat though, so they would have known if people were fucking.
Yeah, it was, one or the other, yeah.
Do you think Chuck Norris was really, that alligator that he was wrestling, do you think it was a real alligator?
Yes.
Crocodile? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It was Chuck Norris, man. You gotta think at that point in time too, Chuck Norris, like he was top guy.
Shirtless.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Who has the movie where they punched the snake? Is that Van Damme? I think it's Van Damme.
the guitar. Remember that part.
It's funny. So they, we don't know at the time it's a dream, but it shows like Rostov, like, you know, he's like getting ready to.
There is so much rocket launcher.
Dude!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead then in my notes. So, the amount of grenade launchers in this movie.
Yeah. There's so much.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I wish it was called Grenade Launcher USA. Like, seriously, there's so many.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So much so, I Googled, like, how many grenade launchers are in Invasion USA. I didn't find an answer, but it did lead me. Did you know there's a website called IMFDB, which is the Internet Movie Firearms Database?
That's amazing.
And there's a bunch of movies, and it'll describe each gun, what it is, and if it's a fictional gun that's based off of another gun. It's super fantastic.
Really cool.
Really cool.
There's a similar one for cars as well. I forget what it's called.
That is really neat. I had no idea they
Right.
the internet.
Ah!
It's like, man, sorcery.
Movie Firearms Database.
So, I loved the beginning how they made Chuck Norris like super macho. Like they gave you like things like to do. He's like, oh, alligators, yeah, no problem. I'm Chuck Norris. You know, just a bunch of other stuff.
Fan boats.
Yeah,
shit
fan
like
boats.
that.
Yeah. And then let's see. So it starts off. Okay, they're all dead.
Oh wait, wait, sorry. But so back to my original.
Oh, it was a dream. I'm sorry.
Sorry, so like Rostov, he's about to blow up something with like a grenade launcher.
Yes.
And then Chuck Norris is like, not today. And then Rostov's like, ah.
Yeah.
But then his two henchmen bust in. So you're telling me his henchmen know, like, because they're like, oh, another nightmare? Yeah. So his henchmen know, like, whenever he has a bad dream?
That one Nico, that's his name? Yeah, he wasn't. He was like the number 2 guy. Like Rostov was like Duty. Yeah. So Rostov, whatever. Yeah. He's the leader.
Yes.
That Nico guy that knows about the dream.
Yes.
He's like his right hand man.
It was all just a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
Yeah, he's the right hand man guy. He's the remember how he spoke to Rostov? Like no one else spoke to him that way. He was like, you can't do that. You have to be. You're the.
Yeah. You're right.
That's why. You know. So that's why he run. That's why I think Rostov was able to confide in him about the dream, because I bet that maybe Rostov was probably having dreams and Nick is like, "What's going on?
Right.
You got to tell me what's happening."
Yeah.
Like that's why it was fine. I was fine with it. I totally understand.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but when it comes to 80s action movies, like Van Damme, Stallone, Schwarzenegger, I'm always like, fuck yeah. Like, love those movies. But for whatever reason, with Chuck Norris, like, I can never get excited about them. So, you know, sitting down to watch this movie, I was like, Chuck Norris, I guess I'll watch it, whatever. But I forget where it is. Oh, 12 minutes in. Rostov is trying to sell coke to, like, the Cuban guy or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
But that's the scene where a girl is snorting.
Oh my god!
He slams her nose on the straw or whatever.
Yeah, that was.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And then he shoots the guy in the dick. I was like, oh shit.
Yes.
When I saw that, I'm like, that is a bad guy.
Are you talking to like after he slammed it, he shot that guy in that room? Because there's later on in the movie he does it again.
Yes.
He shoots 2 people in the dick?
Okay, so remember when Nick Cage
in both
took the
cases.
knife?
Nick Cage.
Nick Cage. I'm so excited about Nick Cage. When Chuck Norris, he took the knife and he put in that guy's hand.
Right.
So he did that, and then later on, that same guy that had the knife in his hand, went back to Rusev. He's like, you talk to him. You talk to Chuck Norris. You talk to him. He's like, I didn't say anything.
Oh yeah.
And that's where he took the gun 3 or 4 times right in the dick.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, my
That's
baby, and he just went down.
Exact quote from the
But when that girl's snorting coke, it's a metal straw too.
Yeah.
And fucking slams her head down. I'm like, holy shit.
Like, I'm like, business is picking up.
Yeah.
Like, that was awesome.
My portfolio is doing well.
Yes. Oh, man, it was so good.
But yeah, once I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, I'm paying attention.
Yes.
And remember when Chuck Norris chopped wood?
Yeah, I was gonna say. So here's the thing, though. Okay, so with this podcast / video YouTube series, we just talked about Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 not so long ago, and we see this grandiose, wide range of chainsaws, huge chainsaws. Chuck Norris has the tiniest chainsaw in the world, and he's bracing his foot on the log. I'm like,
oh, this is gonna be a rough one.
Yeah. Like, seriously, it's like a baby chainsaw.
Yeah,
Where did this movie take place? Did they ever say?
I don't think they said.
It's probably whenever it was made. They're probably basing it off the time it was made.
No, but where?
Oh, where? It was the Everglades.
Oh,
Just because of the fan boat.
Miami.
It was the
Oh,
Everglades.
yeah,
We're in the
Miami,
Everglades.
yeah.
Just because of the fan boats.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
okay, somewhere in
Yeah.
the South, I assume.
Yeah. I just like the line where I'm going to hit you with so many lefts, you're going to beg for or hit someone and beg for a left.
Yeah.
That was a good line.
Yeah.
I like that. That was very solid.
Yeah, that's after he makes the guy hold the grenade.
Dude, I like that part.
Yeah.
When he has the grenade and puts it in, and the guy throws it out, and he goes to the other guy.
In the convertible? Yeah.
That I had to say that part might be my favorite part of the movie. That whole scene from when they pull in, the guy's washing, and the guy when that one car pulled in.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You're not my water bucket over there." Like,
Yes.
Then until the car blew up, that whole section.
Yeah.
That might have
wasn't
been my
bad.
favorite. It was really good.
I want to fast forward a little bit. So if you're gonna plant a bomb in a mall, not saying that I'm gonna, wouldn't you have something that doesn't beep out loud?
It was 1985.
It was 1985.
Callback. Yeah. So this one guy, he has this present. It's wrapped up like a present.
Yeah.
He
And
was holding that bag with one finger.
Hey, mister! Hey, mister!
That made me laugh.
Yes.
Hey, mister!
That man left his package.
Oh, hey, mister. Hey, mister.
also, while that guy, so he sets down the present and he starts walking away, and the guy's like, "Hey, Missy, you forgot your present." The way that the bad guy runs away, very erectly.
Well,
He's
he had his hands to the side and he was running.
yes.
I was like,
Like Beaker. It was like Beaker.
Yes. He was Beaker, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, and the guy chasing was Bunsen. Bunsen and Beaker?
Oh my God.
You didn't know he's Bunsen?
Wait, who's Bunsen?
So Beaker's the tall.
Yeah.
And his co-worker.
The little green
the
guy?
glasses is Bunsen.
Is that right?
You know what Bunsen? Yeah, Bunsen.
A Bunsen burner, yeah. I'm not an idiot. Don't talk down to me.
Don't mansplain.
Yeah.
Well, you actually...
Mansplain.
well,
Fucking cute. Oh, good.
You drink. There we go. Let the alcohol take effect. Calm down. There it is. Perfect.
The evil army. What was their plan? So they all come in.
They're gonna invade USA.
Well, so how are they gonna do that? Because they all come onto a beach with D-Day era boats.
I noticed that too.
Yeah, it was good.
They all get onto this beach and they're all running ah!
Yes.
And then they just all go to trucks.
Yes.
Why?
So-
why do the beach?
Right.
Do you remember at the beginning when Rostov, he was like, America, their freedom. They have never had to worry about...
Yeah, they've never been invaded.
But no, they've never had to deal with stuff their freedom lets them think they're perfectly safe. And then once the attacks start happening, he's like, now they can see what it's like to deal with...
The attacks I get, but it didn't make any sense for the villains come by boat onto a beach.
Oh,
From
yeah.
the beach they go to the trucks.
Yeah.
And then each truck went to a different major city.
Yes.
So just fly to those cities. Save some money. What are you doing?
It was the 80s, bro.
It's 88 prices.
Gas was cheap.
I have a question. So when they're in the mall and all this shit's going down, first off,
It was packed.
yes, it's the 80s.
Yeah.
But I feel like whenever you see really big trucks in movies, who is
Yeah.
I feel like I would always see those yellow things that say KC on them.
Yeah.
Was KC a company? And
Yeah, probably.
are those lights or are they just no help? But what also cracked me up though is when shit's going down. They show those security trucks, and then shots are being fired outside, and all those security trucks do a hard U-turn.
Yeah.
They're like,
calling them trucks is a major oversight. That's like glorified trike.
Yeah. Golf carts.
Yeah. So Chuck Norris performed most of his own stunts, including the scene where he hangs off the side of a pickup while it drives through the mall.
He did that?
Yeah.
That was,
Because I was driving, I was like, oh, that's fucking badass. And then I read that, I was like, oh shit, that's actually Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, the part with the church. Remember it was like remember the helicopters going around and you hear the loudspeaker like and then you see the people running.
Yeah.
You go to the church and all of a sudden the bomb gets put in front. I'm just like, dude, this is like if they show a church being blown up. It was the 80s, so it's I don't know if that really. I love saying it.
I know.
So, but I'm like, this is it. I'm gonna watch a church get blown up.
That's how I felt about the whole scene where, like, the evil, whatever, they're not militia, but, like, they're going after the school bus full of kids. And I was like, they could kill all these kids.
That's what I thought too. I'm like, these kids are dead. And that's what I like.
Oh my god, that's right. That's right. No, you're right.
Well, I liked that every time something was about to happen, I wasn't sure if Chuck Norris was going to come and save them.
Yeah.
Because they kept saying how many people they had going out. Because, like, we have so many teams out, we can't pull them back to get your one guy.
Oh, yeah.
There was still stuff happening. I enjoyed it. It wasn't like, it's about to happen and Chuck Norris saves the day and everyone's okay.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't like that. People still...
it leaves you on edge.
Yeah, it was good. They don't do that really anymore, you know? Too much.
It's no secret that I have a distaste for children.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when I saw those children singing "Row, row your boat,"
I'm like, you just better crash.
Out of all the scenes that I wanted a grenade launcher, there wasn't a grenade launcher. Round 1, an hour 13.
And the kid thing too. It's like
ammo round.
And it's like okay, that's perfect. Let's gather your kids in one spot.
Yeah.
It's super smart.
And while they're loading the kids on the bus, all the parents are waving, but like non-stop for 30 seconds.
Right, yeah.
And so Chuck Norris and like the reporter lady, they're like having like this little spat. And she's like, well, do something. And she swings at him and he just like does this. She goes, shit. It's like the laziest read ever.
She throws the trash can lid at him.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit him.
It's his car or something.
Well, and she says something like go to hell or whatever. But he just kind of like waves casually and then walks away.
Like the most Chuck Norris acting ever.
She did not need to be in this movie.
I agree. 100%. 100%.
I didn't like her in this. It's... she just bothered me more than anything.
A little bit of trivia that goes with that.
Yeah.
Canon Group completely removed all the story elements and background characters in the editing room in order to concentrate on Chuck Norris and the action.
Good move.
No one knows hell explosions.
The editor has stated that the Canon's cut made the film heavily episodic and pretty much a collection of explosive action scenes.
That's exactly what it is.
Speaking of explosive action!
Yeah.
Yes.
So when they're showing like those security guards like in that garage... So like the one,
yes.
So like the one guy, he's like walking around, and like the one guy's like working on the thing, and he pours himself like the one coffee, then he pours the other
amount
one.
Of coffee.
Oh, it was
the one cup was good, but then the other one he spills fucking everywhere. I don't know if you got that one. But then like a truck busts through the wall or something like that.
Explodes.
Yeah.
I fucking hope to Christ that was a dummy. Holy shit, dude!
I know, because
it doesn't look like it.
It doesn't,
because he went boom, like dude. Yeah.
Holy fuck! I'm like, that guy is fucking fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the way he like violently went back like that. I'm like, holy shit.
I think we're coming to the end of this movie now.
Yeah. So sure. I don't know if Nick or I don't know if Chuck Norris aims once in this entire movie.
No.
He always shoots from the hip.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I like his little holster too.
Yeah. And everyone else that aims can't hit him.
Yeah.
But he's just like, and they're all dead.
Someone broke down the cover of this movie. Whenever you get the chance, look at where his Uzis are pointed. Like, one's like here and one's like here. It's like super. Yeah, that's fun.
So, after that, there was the rocket launcher scene when they remember when Chuck.
Which one?
The Chuck Norris one.
At the end?
Yeah. When
I don't know why I did that. Sorry, go ahead.
So you've seen the meme. They've turned that one part of that clip. I couldn't tell you what it's really like, but I remember seeing it. Where, because the back behind him, it's Chuck Norris. He's got the rocket launcher,
right?
But it's just like glowy, like light behind him. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Even in the movie, I've seen it as a meme.
I don't remember that at all.
I'd have to look it up. But
Yeah.
excuse me. I'm very burpy. Yeah, I've seen it. I should have. I didn't think
Yeah.
of it, but I'm like, but it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a meme.
Yeah, so because like the Rostov is like going down the hallway, and then he thinks Chuck Norris is ahead of him, and then all of a sudden behind him.
Oh yeah. Well, you gotta remember, Rostov has a rocket launcher too.
Correct.
Yeah, they both have rocket launchers.
Correct.
Everyone, because
what a perfect ending to this movie.
Exactly.
Yes.
Chuck Norris, he's able to take everybody out.
Yes.
Everyone in the office
Yep.
that went with Rostov is dead, and then Rostov is just like you can see him looking, and then all of a sudden. You see Chuck Norris. Rostov doesn't know, but you know Chuck Norris is there, and you hear this click.
Yeah.
Well, I just and I loved because they showed him doing it, but they showed Rostov's reaction.
Right.
And to me, if they wouldn't have shown his reaction, it would have been like, oh no, they're just
Wait,
whatever.
what was?
That's what you're.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Another rocket launcher.
Yes.
But Nick Cage.
I know.
But Chuck Norris. So he's just like, it's time. And then the noise that fucking Rostov makes.
Yeah. So I do so Chuck Norris shoots him with a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
The window blows out, and you just see a boot.
Yeah. That's all you see you don't see anything else. Because he's disintegrated. Yeah, that was, yeah.
But it cuts back to Chuck Norris. He drops the rocket launcher, freeze frame, ended.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Weird freeze frame,
Because I'm like, okay, cool. He's gonna go out, and the army guys are gonna be like,
Yeah.
you told us you did good. And then it would end.
Or at least have him do a cool action pose.
Jump in the air and with a fist.
Boombox.
Exactly. Yeah, whatever. But no. So the ending it was kind of crappy.
Yeah, right.
But the rest of the movie, it really kind of made up for that.
Yeah.
So.
That's all I have.
For me. That's all I got.
A little bit of trivia. Until 2007, this was MGM's second highest selling home video title. Behind number one, Gone with the Wind.
Dude, no. Because the Chuck Norris memes, Chuck Norris can break granite rock with his finger. This was the beginning of it.
But this isn't even. This isn't even the best Chuck Norris movie,
dude.
By far.
I know, but if this wasn't the beginning, this was almost one of the catalysts to make him
I do.
What happened to him?
I do know when you search Canon group films or Canon films, this is one of the first movies that comes up.
Dude. So let's put it this way: you're saying it's not the best Chuck Norris film,
Right?
Okay. So imagine Chuck Norris fans that love all the great Chuck Norris films.
Right.
They watch this.
No.
Yes.
I know.
Then why is it the second?
Delta Force. By far.
Oh well, but I'm not saying you though. I'm saying
the weird internet.
Exactly.
I don't think it's this movie. I feel like I have a pretty good pulse on Chuck Norris movies, and I don't think it's this movie.
Oh no. It's not like a. If this wasn't, it wasn't a cat. This added to it. Do you know what I mean? This was part of his. Okay, so Chuck Norris did movies before this, so people had it. So this was just another him. So because the way they made it, all it is Chuck Norris killing people, being a macho man, and explosions. Really, that's really what it is. So fans that like Chuck Norris are like, they might like the ones that have more of an in-depth story, but they're like, holy crap, we get to see a movie where Chuck Norris kills a bunch of people, nothing happens to him, and he comes out at the end as #1. Hell yeah, I'll watch that. You know, that's not the way I think. That's not the way you think. I'm trying to think how others think.
Right.
That's what the only thing
I still feel like this is like big.
I don't think this is a big one either, but I think that this is people love it because
I don't think so.
what was?
I mean, we'll find out with
Yeah.
the views if people find this interesting.
Yeah, you know what? Leave a, if you've seen the movie, leave a comment. Let us know why you think this is one.
You think I'm stupid?
Yeah, or let us know if you think this is one of the bad Chuck Norris
I think
movies.
it's
We want to know. I think this is one of his good ones.
So when like the one scene where they're blowing up all the houses and everything, that they actually did that because I guess it was a subdivision that was slated for demolition due to the expansion of an airport in Atlanta.
Fucking airports.
So they like literally like blew up a whole bunch of houses, which is kind of awesome.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
This is kind of mind blowing. Avenging Force, which we have covered on this podcast, was originally supposed to be a sequel to this film. But Chuck Norris didn't want to do it, so they just got like,
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. No, I'm fine with it.
Interesting.
I'm
Okay.
fine with it like this.
Yeah.
and I think that's it.
Huh?
Oh, Whoopi Goldberg was supposed to be the female reporter.
Hey, why is this not on The View?
You know.
And Donald Trump. That's a terrible one.
I think I would have preferred Whoopi Goldberg over the woman that was in this.
But like,
There's no point.
No, exactly. But let me rephrase that. I didn't want any reporter. There should have been anyone.
I wanted more explosions.
Yeah. Well,
now that we have talked about this film, Brand, do you recommend it?
yeah. It's a good Chuck Norris film. But you're not looking for a big story. So you're looking for explosions,
Yes.
and anarchy and craziness. If you want that, this is good. And that's why I would watch it again.
Yeah. Brian, do you recommend this film?
Nope. Watch Delta Force.
Oh. Is Delta Force canon?
Ooh.
Let's find out.
I believe.
And I'll say I would recommend this.
Yeah.
I would buy this movie on Laserdisc.
88.
Yeah, 88 prices.
88 prices.
Brandon, how do you feel about this beer?
I'm actually surprised.
The Boulevard Brewing Company Brandyland.
It was. You don't get a lot of the apple.
Yeah, agreed.
You get the brandy.
Oh yeah. It's a cannon. Yeah,
I thought so.
Brandy.
Yeah. So I would give this. I give it a 4.
Ooh, that's pretty high.
I give it a 4.
I'm gonna give it a 3.75.
I'm gonna go with a solid 3.0. I'm not crazy about it.
I do think that's it.
Go. All right. Well,
Boom.
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 Thanks for checking out this week's episode. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and most importantly, tell a friend.